Well, the Green Bay Packers played the New York Giants on Sunday night for Sunday Night Football, and we got our freaking butts just destroyed. It was a really terrible game to watch, and it got so bad to the point where I wasn't even caring about the game anymore, and I was just worrying that if the Packers gave up any more, touchdowns to Eli Manning, I was going to lose my fantasy football game. That's what it came down to. I just quit caring altogether. I said I didn't care if they scored, 100 more touchdowns as long as they were all rushing, because Eli Manning nearly had me beat in fantasy football this week. And if they'd gotten that one at the end, I would have been screwed. So, it's bad when you start to care more about your fantasy team than your actual team during a game that your actual team is playing in. Lost this game 38-10. Rodgers got sacked like 1,000,000 times again. He had 219 yards passing. Rushing, we only had 35 yards from James Starks, who was our leading rusher of the game, surprisingly. Not. Because we just don't have a rushing attack. Jordy Nelson had 71 yards on 2 receptions, but the bulk of that was on that first reception that he got a touchdown on. It was like 50 yards, 50, 60 yards. Tied the game up at 7-7, and after that, pretty much nothing. Mason Crosby missed another field goal. But like it mattered, because we lost by 28. The Giants just came out knowing they needed this win to try to create some space between them and the rest of the teams in their division, give them a better shot at making the playoffs, at clinching that division, getting one of the top 4 seeds. And they came out and they kicked some butt. I think they came off a bye week, and I want to say congratulations to a friend of mine who actually plays for the New York Giants. His name is Stevie Brown. Stevie Brown was a former classmate of mine. We both ran on the track team at Columbus East together, Columbus East High School, and he's an all-around great guy. One of those guys, he didn't let the fame get to his head. When his senior year of high school, everybody was talking about him. He was being on ESPN listed at the ticker at the bottom as one of the top recruits, and he never let any of that get to his head. He always had a lot of respect for people. He would sign autographs all the time, didn't let it bother him. People always wanted to come up and get his autograph in case he became something big. And right now he's doing big things, and for a while there he was leading the NFL in takeaways, so second interceptions too. So Stevie Brown, really proud of you. Glad that you're able to have the success that you're having. I hope you can keep it up, and maybe we can get you in Green Bay sometime. I told you, we got to get you in Green Bay. And I know you laughed at me when I said that, but oh, and here's the ironic thing. He plays for the Giants, but he was born in Dallas, Texas, and is a huge Dallas Cowboys fan. So as a Packers fan, he and I would, rib each other a little bit with the Cowboys-Packers thing, the rivalry of the 90s, the rivalry of the 60s with the Ice Bowl and all that stuff. But I had told him his senior year of high school, I was a junior, I had told him one day he was going to be a starter in the NFL and Brett Favre was going to throw a touchdown pass on him, and he laughed at me. Oh, Brett Favre's too old. He won't be there in 4 years, 5 years. And 5 years later, Brett Favre was still a quarterback in the NFL while he was a rookie. They never got to play against each other, but he was still there. So I kind of got the last laugh on that. But anyway, got off subject there. Packers lose this game 38-10. Go on to play the Vikings next week, so hopefully we can pull out a win. We haven't played them yet this year, so it'll be interesting to see how they perform against us and how we perform against them. Eked out a big win in fantasy football this week. The final score was 99-95. Got my revenge on Purple People Eaters, who's on a major slide while I'm on going up in the world in fantasy football very quickly. He nearly beat me. Eli Manning was really close to getting one final touchdown pass in the end, but the Packers defense held on, and if he'd gotten that touchdown pass, as you can see, that would have that would have beaten him. He would have won like 100-99. Luckily, he had, Jamie Harper got him 0 points. Just Titus Young got him 0 points, guys that he'd started. And Chad Henne got me 16. Jaquiz Rogers got me 13. Wes Welker got me 13. Mohamed Sanu got me 14. And the 49ers defense and special teams got me 21. Eli Manning got him 22. Stephen Ridley got him 15. T.Y. Hilton got him 15. Andre Roberts got him 10. Dennis Pitta got him 10, and the Bears defense and special teams got him 14. This is a high-scoring affair, and neither of us have been putting up anywhere remotely around the 90-point range, but this time we both got up in the 90s, and I was 1 point off of 100. So definitely a big surprise for the both of us. I went into the, Sunday night, he had 2 players left, I had none, and both of his players were playing in the Sunday night game. He was down by 35, and within a quarter and a half, he'd already cut it down to 15. And going into that last drive, like I said, he was down by 4, which is where it stayed. Thank God. I go to 7-5 on the season. He drops to 6-6, and this was a win I desperately needed to keep my playoff hopes alive. I'm on the inside at the moment, but still 2 weeks to go, so anything can happen.